Yeah, guys, welcome to my reaction stream for the draw yesterday. Bees nil, Brighton nil from the Gtech. Well, what can I say? A bit of a come down after the 31 shots and thriller against United on Saturday. Just a bit. By the way, I do apologise to everyone. I was so delayed today doing this stream. I really do apologise, people. Guys, I was supposed to be on here. Well, it was going to be around sort of 12:15 originally, and then sort of quarter to two, and then half two. But I've been out and stuff, so I'm afraid I had to go and do something fairly important. So I do apologise, guys. Anyway, I hope you're still here, you're still patient, and still watching this. And I'm going to get into the game. Yes, it was 0-0 and clean sheet, of course, and one for Flekken at last. We don't get many. So that's a good thing for him and for us in a way that we haven't conceded. But we didn't really look like scoring either, was the problem. Our attack looked, it lacked the sting of our name, the Bees. It really lacked the sting, I'm afraid. As something happened, we looked clueless. We didn't look good enough. So totally blunt, the attack. And, we just didn't look threatening enough like we were on Saturday. We could have been following that up and carrying on that great stuff from Saturday, all the shots and stuff, things we were doing. And yet we sort of went backwards. We actually regressed again from playing that brilliant play on Saturday, doing that stuff. Maybe United did let us do that. They might have let us play like that. But, it was still us as well. We had a part in it. And I don't know, I don't get it. Why are we suddenly deflated from that? That confidence of that game, and okay, we did get a draw in the end. We should have won it, but it was a draw. But, performance was amazing, the attacking performance. We haven't shown that for many games for a long time. And, I just don't know what to say, people. I think I can't put my finger on it, what the problem is. But anyway, it was a point, and I think our defensive display was great. I think Ajer was immense, was amazing at the back. So was Collins, actually really decent, and Zanka again. Maybe I'm changing my mind about him a bit. He looks like he's producing it, and that's showing why we got him here, and why we bought Collins. And Ajer's been here a little while now, and we know what he can do. But he's proved it at the back now, and he has scored lately again, of course. And I wish he could have scored again here, but never mind. Anyway, I'm going to get into the lineup and formation, and then we'll talk a bit more about the game, and I'll obviously do the ratings and stuff again. I'm not going to be on here too long today, guys. I've got a cricket stream I've got to do. I don't know when that's going to be now because of this delay, being delayed. So might be about 4:15, 4:45, hopefully. Depends what time I can get this finished now. But anyway, guys, I'll get into this, and so hopefully I can get to this bit. That obviously shows obviously our formation and lineup. And there it is. No real surprise, is it? Pretty much the same, 3-5-2. Flekken again. Yet again in goal, but he kept a clean sheet, so can't moan too much. He actually kept a clean sheet. And the defence was pretty decent. I mean, it was great, some of them, but I think Rorsleff I still don't rate. I'm sorry, I don't rate him. I don't get what it is, why he's still playing. If somebody knows, tell me. put it in the comments, because I ain't got a clue about what it is about this guy, and he keeps playing him. He looks weak. He can't tackle properly. He don't take good positions. He don't get back. Don't mark up. So I don't know. Anyone tell me what's good about the man? I don't know. Lewis Potter was decent, but I don't think he was incredible. He played good, but without being incredible. But Collins, I thought, was great, superb at the back, and Ajer, stand out for me. I think it was my man of the match there, but of course I will go through that later with the player ratings anyway. But he was incredible. He was awesome. So was Zanka. I thought he had a really great game as well. Don't think Yarmouth had quite the game he done against United. He was really stand out there. He was great there, but not as good. Jensen also not quite his best there again after being brilliant against United. Tony was poor. He went missing in this one. Vissa did put himself about. I thought he was pretty decent. One of the best of the strikers. He looked really up for it and getting everywhere and harrying and whatever. At least he put himself about and he looked more up for it than some of the others, Janelt was decent, I think, but not as good as he was against United. But I think he was there. He was defensively pretty good in the midfield. And of course, Bomo came on in the second half. Thankfully, it's good to see him back. He looks a little bit rusty, but some things he done were incredible, great touches and things like that. And that gives us a lot of faith and promise for because we got Villa next. So we got Villa TV on here. Yeah, Villa to beat you Saturday. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully we can prove you wrong. I mean, hopefully we can do better than we did here. I mean, if we can defend like that again, you won't get through us. You won't get any goals. But if we can go back to how we played against United against you, I think we'll beat you. But it remains to be seen. But anyway, I'm going to go through this. And thanks for your comment, by the way. Anyway, so let's get back to this. Bomo looks great coming on, and I hope he starts now. I think he needs to start against Villa. We need some real major threat up front now, and he'll produce that. He'll provide that. Region came on. I don't really like the guy because of what he done, especially being sent off. I think I don't know, but he's a decent player, but I don't know. He hasn't really done it brilliantly. First game he was good when he came here, and then after that he flattered to deceive, and of course he got sent off. So not great. And Yeka, I don't think done a lot when he came on, but he's a good player. But he didn't do. I thought Damsgaard was good. I actually thought Damsgaard produced something when he came on, and he looked like he wanted it. Mopai, I'm surprised didn't come on. I thought he could have came on, might have got a goal, but unfortunately he didn't. Anyway, let's go on to, we're going to their lineup and formation. To Brighton's one. There we go. And they done 4-2-3-1 again. With Bruggen in goal, Veltman, Igor Julio, Belieber, Van Hecker, Dunk, Brewer Norte, Gross, João Pedro, Lallana, and the Dingwa. The subs were Offia, or Fire, whatever you call it, Offia, I think. Steele, Pupion, Lamptey, O'Mahony, Enciso, Moda, Welbeck, and the Stupion. So was their lineup formation. Good team, of course, but I think we snuffed them out well. We stopped them playing, frustrated them, and they're taking a lot of long-range shots and going high and wide and everything. So really, I think, You know, we had them in our pocket pretty much, but then we weren't offering much at the other end was the problem. So a draw was probably about right here, a 0-0, because neither team really offered much in the attacking third, I'm afraid. So, yeah, but I'll go into the match now. We'll talk about that a lot more, and do this one. There was nothing to separate Brentford and Brighton and Hove Albion in the tight and goalless affair at the Gtech Community Stadium on Wednesday evening. Both sides did their best to edge a keenly fought contest, but neither was able to find a decisive breakthrough in West London. Brighton denied penalty after VAR check, and that was nothing. Something about nothing. In a way, it was nothing at all. Because they were both pulling and pushing each other. It was Dunk, I think it was Dunk and Vlla, I think. Yeah, so it was those two, and there was nothing. It was handbags, if you like, pushing and pulling each other. Thomas Frank named an unchanged side to the one that had been so dominant in the 1-1 draw with Man United just 4 days earlier. Yeah, didn't work out though. The one change to the matchday squad saw Sergio Reguilon return from his 1 game suspension to take a place on the bench in place of Ryan Trevitt. The visitors made 4 changes on Sunday's 2-1 defeat to Liverpool at Anfield. Top scorer João Pedro returned to lead the line for the Seagulls and was one of 4 changes as Igor Julio, Adam Lallana and Facundo Buonanotte also came back into the side. And even opening 10 minutes saw no clear-cut opportunities for either side. Pascal Gross's low cross from the left threatened slightly, but the away side failed to make the most of the half chance. Brentford fashioned the match's best opening moments later. Patient move from back to front saw Lewis Potter's clever flick find its way around the corner into Matthias Jensen. The midfielder, who was making his 200th appearance for the club on the night, superb, great stuff from him, class player, quality. Then laid it back to the wide man before his cross. Cross was turned just around the wrong side of the near post by the arriving Johan Vissa. Joel Veltman met Gross's long diagonal pass into the area, and Flekken did well to hold on to the ball with the German midfielder then firing over on the turn on 22 minutes. Jensen worked his way to the byline but had his cross well gathered by Bart Verbruggen before Vissa proved a thorn in the Brighton side once more. His good hold-up play saw a link-up with Ivan Toney set the striker in on goal inside the area, but his shot lacked the power to cause Verbruggen too much of a problem. Exactly. João Pedro, Van Hecker, Lallana and twice Buonanotte all threatened for Brighton in reply as the game headed towards the break. But there was to be a moment of controversy right on half-time. Lewis Dunk and Vissa tussled in the area, that's it. With Andrew Madley advised to go to the screen to check the incident with VAR. The referee stuck to his on-field decision and no foul, which was right, by the way. The teams went in level. There was something about nothing, that. It was the right call by the ref. Anyway, Welbeck goes close in stoppage time as game ends goalless. Yeah. But Vissa was straight back into the action after the restart, colliding with Van Hecker in the Brighton box, but Madley waved away calls for a spot kick once more. A quickly taken throw from Nathan Collins released Toney, who laid the ball into Vissa, but the former couldn't connect with the cross into the area. Mikael Damsgaard then replaced Yihar Yarmuluk in the first beast change of the evening in what was a quieter half than the first. Toney fired over a free kick after good play from the substitute and Vissa before the latter made way for the returning Reguilon and Brian Mbeumo, who was introduced in place of Lewis Potter as the game crept towards its final 15 minutes. Igor fired wide of Flekken's left-hand post and substitute Julio Enciso forced the Dutch international into a routine stop as both sides searched for what was looking likely to be a decisive goal. Christopher Ajer rose highest to flick Jensen's throw into the area, but Brighton held firm. Before the defender was pivotal at the other end as he denied Welbeck with a last-ditch challenge, which was brilliant. Great challenge. Superb from Ajer there. Magnificent. João Pedro's shot was well blocked, and Welbeck headed wide as the fourth official indicated 3 added minutes at the end of the game. The dangerous-looking Welbeck raced clear of the Brentford defence and flashed a shot narrowly wide, and there was still just about time for Flekken to launch one final Brentford attack. But madly brought the game to an end shortly after Brighton had cleared, as it ended on as even. Yeah. So there we go. Now I'll go into that was the key moments in the game, obviously. I'll go into our player ratings. And obviously Flekken in goal. A clean sheet for him. Wasn't always tested as much, but I thought he had a decent game. But you know, I'm gonna give him. I'll give him a 7. I don't think he's quite an 8 this time, but he's really good. I'm gonna give him a 7. Still Rawsleff again. Sorry, no, I don't know. I don't get it. This guy. I'm sorry. He looked poor. I don't know what other Brentford fans see because I don't see it. He don't look great, and I'm giving him. I can only give him a 4. I'm afraid, a 4. That is it. He's lucky to get that. Io was immense, class, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. A great game at the back, and he's going to be my man of the match with a 9. You know, he was great at the back there, superb. So he's getting a 9 from me, especially that last-ditch tackle on Welbeck to stop him scoring. You know, great block. So he's definitely getting man of the match for me. Zanka had a really good game again. I don't know what's happened with him. I didn't think he was anything great, but now he's actually proving why he's there. He was tight and good at the back as well. I thought he had a really great game. So I'm going to give him an 8. The same with Collins. He's getting an 8 as well. He was immense at the back as well. Great game. And deserves an 8. Very tight at the back there. Good stuff. That's what we want to see. That's what we know we can do. We can defend well. We don't need Pinnock and me. Because unfortunately they're not going to be playing. I mean, Me's out for the season. Pinnock will be back, I don't know, fairly soonish, I guess. But we have to do without him for a while, and we have got all those Ajer Zanka and Collins proving, you know, they've got it. They're good enough, and long may it continue. Lewis Potter, he was decent at times, not as good as he was against United. So I'll give him a 7. And Reguilon came on for him in the 73rd minute. Can't say done much, to be honest. I'm only going to give him a 5, Reguilon. Janelt was decent in defensive positions. I don't think he offered a lot in the attacking third. So I'll give him a 7, though. Jensen, of course, also wasn't as good as he was against United. Onyeka came on for him in the 86th minute. But Jensen, I'll give for some of the good things, good touches at times he done, and the long throws, which were threatening. I'll give him a 7. Onyeka came on for him in the 86th minute, didn't offer a lot, not really. So I'm going to give him, 5. He's lucky to get 5, but I'll give him a 5. Yarmouk this time wasn't as prominent, I don't think, as he was against United. So I'd still give him a 6. Damsgaard was actually really good when he came on 64th minute, which I was surprised about because he can be weak and do nothing and, doesn't offer much. But this time he did. So I'm going to give him a 7. Vlla put himself about well. Looked more threatening than most up there. I thought he was pretty good. I'll give him a 7. And Bomo came on 73rd minute, showed some great touches, but didn't do much else. I'll give him a 6. Tony, disappointing. Tony, this time he was disappointing. Didn't do much at all. Not like against United on Saturday. So I'm afraid you're only going to get a 6. I'll give him a 6, but not good enough from him this time at all. Subs not used. Shrakosha, Mopai, which I was a bit surprised they didn't bring Mopai on. I bet he would have loved to score against his old team. But, he wasn't used. Godos, Baptiste and Jisoo. So that was that. And yeah, so that was it. And anyway, guys, as I say, I'm not going to be on here much longer now. Thanks to everyone that's been watching. We had one comment from Villa TV, Villa to beat you on Saturday. Well, as I say, possibly, but I hope not. But I'm going to obviously do a preview for that game, which will be tomorrow. I'll do the preview. Obviously, it's on Saturday, so I'll do the preview tomorrow. Don't know what time that'll be. Possibly 3 or 4, maybe earlier. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens, but it will be out tomorrow, of course, and hopefully I won't have any more delays doing the stream. So I'll get it all sorted for tomorrow. As I say, thanks for watching this. It's I thought I'd go through it fairly quickly, and I had to get this out. I had a lot of delays today, and I apologise again to everyone. But keep following me and smashing the likes. Follow me on that, Mr. B for Life 182 on Insta. As I say, please smash the likes and keep subbing. I'm up to about 104 now, so it's going pretty good. If people can keep this going, it won't be long before we get into like 120, 150, of course. So I want that milestone of 150. Should be good. Obviously I'm not in it exactly for the subs, but it's great. It's something to achieve. And I'm still enjoying doing this, keep promoting my team, bigging up my team. So, so anyway, we move on to Villa on Saturday at Vlla Park. So, as I say, I've got the preview stream out tomorrow. I'm also doing cricket streams today. Well, it should be today now. It'll be about, 5:30, something like that now. On my other channel, Mr. B Chats England Cricket. So you can get to that on here, of course, on this thing on Mr. B for Life 182. That'll take you to that as well. So thanks for everyone that has been watching today, and I do apologise for it being late yet again, but I've got it on here now, and I'll move on, and there's plenty more content to come, everyone, and I'll be on other streams, possibly on one tomorrow or on another day, maybe Saturday, Sunday, I don't know. And of course, I've got to do reviews for the England women's third one as well. And they're 2-0 up in the cricket against New Zealand. They've already won it. They won that series. So I'm reviewing those 2 games, and then I'll obviously review the third one, which I think is tomorrow or Saturday. I know it's one of those 2. But anyway, guys, thanks for everyone. Thank you for all your support, continued support and stuff. And, as the usual, and thanks everyone, keep tuning in and keep watching. And until the next time, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.